Hey, what's going on, Scat Crew? As you could probably imagine, I am in a fantastic mood. I am in a great mindset, a great fantastic mood. You know why? Do you really want to know why? Because the Celtics are up 2-0 and Jason Tatum is playing like prime Ben Simmons. Jason Tatum has not scored more than 25 and we're up 2-0. And Kyrie's been put in the box. I'm sorry to say it. He just has. He just has. But this series is not over. I did pick the Mavericks in 7, and with Kristaps being out, well, it looks like he's probably going to be out for Game 3 at least, maybe even longer than that. Momentum can switch entirely now, because Kyrie and Luka are probably pissed, and now we don't have Kristaps, so it can get spooky. Now, I do have an announcement to make. Make sure you take the timestamps in the description. I forgot to put the timestamps in the description on my last discussion video, so I'll remember to do it in this video. But I do have an announcement. This will be my last NBA discussion, my last few NBA discussion videos, non-ASMR style. This channel right here is going to be strictly an ASMR gaming channel with a little bit of a mix of ASMR NBA discussions, because I know some of you guys like that on this channel. So we could do that if you guys request it during the season, next season or whatever, for the NFL and NBA. But just in terms of like NBA discussions, non-ASMR, I'm going to be creating a second channel where we talk about NBA, NFL, top 10 rankings, all-time, current rankings, debates, hot takes. Anything NBA or football related, non-ASMR is going to be on the other channel when I make one. I probably would do it tomorrow, so I'll let you guys know. I just feel like it's best for the channel because it makes an ASMR and the non. It's just, people like, I don't want to mix both things on the same channel because people like different things, so I want to split it up, you know what I mean? Now, some people will be subscribed to both, and for people who are subscribed to both channels, you are actually goated, and you guys are real ones. Now, I will cover the rest of the NBA Finals, non-ASMR, on this channel still, because I'm not going to just stop talking basketball on this channel, non-ASMR, when the finals are going on. That's stupid. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know. Now, and probably my next video will be an ASMR NBA discussion, because I haven't done one in a minute. But yeah, I still will do a non-ASMR discussion just for the finals. Now, once the finals is over, like I said, y'all got to go with me to the other channel. I think that's going to help me with the scheduling too and organize everything. Sometimes I don't know what to upload at certain points, but if I split up with 2 different channels, obviously I'll do all the gaming on this channel. But let's get to the finals, man, because y'all didn't come to hear all this lecturing and all this blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's start with the Celtics, man. I am impressed. I did not think that we would do this job containing the Mavericks. And that's just because of how Dallas handled the Timberwolves defense. The Timberwolves have the #1 defense for all year and in the postseason. And the Mavericks absolutely abused it. Now, I know the Celtics have a little bit better perimeter defense. A lot of the Timberwolves have really good perimeter defense too. That's why I'm surprised. But I guess the Timberwolves have more interior defense in terms of athleticism and the length, whereas the Celtics have interior and perimeter defense. So I'm just shocked because I thought it would be just as challenging for the Celtics, or maybe a little bit easier because they have Drew. But I just thought Dallas would do a better job handling it. They look out of sync. Luka looks out of sync. He had 8 turnovers last game. He struggled in the first game scoring normally like he does. Kyrie has been in the box. Drew Holiday has that man in prison, y'all. He's getting clamped. He's been on clamps. He's not getting out. There's no bail. There's nothing. He don't got enough money for bail. Even though he's Kyrie. Not in this situation. So I am surprised at how well they are containing Dallas's offense, because that pick and roll at the top with Gafford and Lively was just messing up the Timberwolves, man. Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy didn't know what to do in the pick and rolls. They were just getting abused. Tatum and Porzingis and Al Horford have been doing an amazing job in pick and roll situations, getting up on the screen. A lot of times they just switch. They're doing a good job getting up on the screen and eliminating airspace for Luka and Kyrie to operate in the mid-range and get into easy pull-up shots. And that's what's been working for them really well defensively in terms of scheme. Because the Timberwolves, like I said, they were literally letting the Luka and Kyrie just walk into mid-range pull-ups. They would not get on the screen. They wouldn't hedge the screen. They wouldn't play up on the screen or anything. And then when they would switch, it wouldn't be to switch one of their best perimeter defenders on Luka. It was to put Rudy Gobert on Luka on the perimeter. So the Celtics' defensive scheme is definitely just better than what the Timberwolves scheme was. Now on to who has been the MVP so far for the Celtics, since that's been a really debatable topic, a very controversial topic. If I had to rank the top 3 right now, I would probably give slight edge to Drew, number one. Second, Tatum with Jaylen Brown right there. Tatum and Brown are pretty much tied. I would give Tatum a slight edge just because he's the engine for the offense and he's literally playing point forward. Everything starts with him. He's getting dribble penetration. All the easy looks come from him pretty much. So it's still Tatum doing most of the work offensively, even though he's not scoring. Defense, Jaylen Brown, he's doing a really good job, so you can give Brown a slight edge there. But statistics-wise, even just numbers-wise, Tatum edges out Brown. So I would probably say Drew Holiday, like I said, Drew Holiday, Tatum, Brown, and Porzingis lurking. Now, Porzingis is injured, so he's probably not going to win it now, especially if he misses more than one game. I just can't see that happening. So, in all likelihood, Drew Holiday or Tatum was going to win. Brown can still win it. That's the crazy part. It's only game 3 now, especially if he goes off for like 35 or 40 in one of these games and Tatum continues to struggle. He definitely can win it. It's probably going to take a couple of clutch jump shots for him to win it, but he is definitely possible, man. He's not out of it. But if I had to bet right now, I would say Drew and Tatum have a slight edge over Brown. But let's get into the Dallas Mavericks. What the heck is going on with y'all, man? Luka Doncic was peak Larry Bird. He was 86, 87 Larry Bird against the Dallas Mavericks. Against the Minnesota Timberwolves. He was Dream Team Larry against Anthony Edwards. Now you're going up against Jaylen Brown and Drew Holiday's not a little understandable. But you're going up against these guys and you're just... he's scoring he did a good job scoring last game, so it's not like he's playing like absolutely trash. But I'm not seeing the same ferociousness and desire and like just killer instinct being displayed in this series as it was against the Timberwolves. That's all I'm saying. Kyrie, you got to step it up too, man. He has to step it up more than Luka. Because Kyrie was probably one of the biggest I told you in the last series against the Timberwolves, he was making the most crucial shots. It seems like every time the Timberwolves were making like a 6-0 or a 10-0 run or about to switch momentum, Kyrie will make a pull-up 3, get an and one, or make some crazy shot. He's not making timely shots right now, and that's why they're losing. His presence is being neutralized by Drew Holiday and Derek White and Jaylen Brown, which is kind of crazy to say. I think he will bounce back. He did say that he'll see the Boston Celtics in 5 after Game 5 or whatever. I believe him. I think Dallas is definitely winning next game, and then after that, I think they can win next 2 games. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. But even if they went down 3-1, it wouldn't shock me if they came back. It would absolutely devastate me. But if that were to happen, can I really be surprised with the Celtics' resume with choking and lack of clutchness? Even though Jaylen Brown appears to be the one taking on that role, it's still not a guaranteed thing. Like, I don't feel sure in clutch situations yet, confidently with my 2 guys yet. And when I say my 2 guys, I mean Tatum and Brown. It can still get spooky against Luka. But yeah, Luka, I would say for the Dallas Mavericks, man, I would try to get Luka off the ball, get more ball movement, have some more cutting and some more unpredictability. Because if you try to just have the ball on Luka, they're just gonna they're just gonna eliminate the airspace, switch everything, not let Luka get dribble penetration, and force the Mavericks into really tough shots, which is what they've been doing. They need to get Luka off the ball, let Kyrie go to work, have Luka cutting every once in a while, standing in the corner, maybe try and get Tim Hardaway Jr. some more minutes. He hasn't played at all. He can be electrifying off the bench in terms of scoring. He can come in and give you like 10 to 20 any given night. So I think he's going to showcase what he can do in this next game. I think they're going to give him a chance. They're going to give him some more opportunities to score and be more productive. Kyrie's going to come out aggressive, I feel like. Luka and Kyrie are going to be aggressive. That's why I think they're going to win Game 3 for sure. I would be shocked. If we go up 3-0, it's over. It's now, but it's actually over it. So it's a must-win, clearly, for the Mavericks. But they definitely have the players to do it, man. They definitely have the players. They got to lock in defensively. Defense has been what's led to victories for the Mavericks. When they started locking up the Timberwolves and the Timberwolves offense started stalling, that's when they would win. That's when they would start making these runs and comebacks, and the Timberwolves would choke leads. It's going to start defensively. They got to figure out how to eliminate all these threes. I would take away the 3 and force them to be playmakers. When I say them, I mean like Drew Holiday, Tatum, and Brown. They're giving them easy 3-pointers, easy looks at the 3, which makes them get in a rhythm and comfortable. I would try and throw some more double teams, maybe some zones, some complicated zones that can throw them off. and force Brown and Tatum to be playmakers. Because when you force Brown and Tatum to be playmakers before scorers, that's when it gets tricky. That's when the turnovers start happening. That's when it looks like how they play against Miami in the playoffs. So I would say just more unpredictability. Kyrie definitely has to get open, and definitely give Hardaway some more minutes, man. Definitely give Hardaway some more minutes. But it is definitely not over. I still have the Mavericks in 7. You guys know I'm not one to shift my picks. I like to stick with one pick. Even when the Timberwolves were down 0-2 against the Nuggets. No, when they were up 2-0 against the Nuggets, rather, and I had the Nuggets at 7, I stuck with the Nuggets. So I don't like switching back and forth to picks. You gotta let it play out. And I feel like that's what the NBA community, what the problem is. They don't let stuff play out. They're so reactionary. Oh, they won. He's the best. Oh, they lost. He's a bum now. Oh, anything can happen, man. Let it play out. Let it play out. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I still will be covering the NBA Finals, non-ASMR on this channel. But then after that, all the NBA and NFL discussions, and that's non-ASMR. Keyword non-ASMR will be on my Matt the Scat Sports Discussions channel, which I will be making this week, most likely tomorrow, and I will let you guys know. So thank you guys so much. It's been real. Hopefully we can. It would be amazing if we can win Game 3, but I really don't think Kyrie and Luka's gonna let that happen. If that happens, man, GG's. Tatum has a ring before Michael Jordan, LeBron James. A lot of narratives I'm about to start so many narratives that my agendas are gonna be crazy. Jaylen Brown is better than D-Book discussions about to start, boys. It's about to get real spooky if the Dallas Mavericks go down 3-0. So, yeah, man, thanks for watching, man. I'm out. Peace. Hey. Boston in 7. Even though I picked Dallas. Okay, bye.